Didmus Barasa is going to block Edwin Sifuna pathway to be the next Western or the Luhya community kingpin. Didmus Barasa is the MP of Kimilili constituency and he's under UDA, and we have seen a lot of activities concerning Didmus Barasa whereby he's been distributing money to people of Kimilili, and they love him so much because he's their pocket friendly keeper. And for that reason he's been attacking Edwin Sifuna convoy, message, trying to bring down the name of Edwin Sifuna, trying to depopularize the name of Edwin Sifuna, and this will give Edwin Sifuna a headache, hence making Edwin Sifuna not fully be the kingpin of the Luhya community. On weekend, we've seen Edwin Sifuna conducting his rally. Edwin Sifuna has been in the western region, in Bungoma County to be specific, and Kitale County, whereby he was popularizing his support to be supported so that he can run for the 2027 election on a presidential seat. And this is one of the plan, or part of the plan, to oust President William Ruto. And because Edwin Sifuna and Didmus Barasa come from the same region, we've seen the UDA, or the president himself, who is the party leader of UDA, trying to use Didmus Barasa to attack Edwin Sifuna. And that's why I'm telling you, viewers, trust me, Didmus Barasa is trying to block Edwin Sifuna pathway to be the Luhya community kingpin. I'm telling you, viewers, you need to be keen. You need to be keen, and you need to understand what I'm telling you, because Edwin Sifuna is the most liked person right now. And according to Tifa polls, is saying Edwin Sifuna comes second as a presidential candidate after the current president, William Ruto, who is leading. But the campaign are so long that we have much time to campaign. The candidates have so much time to popularize their agenda, to push their agenda. And we hope by that time, when it reaches 2027, Edwin Sifuna will be at the top of the table, then probably followed by the current president, William Kipchirchir Ruto, or even Ruto won't be making in the top 5 list, because maybe people will be now fully done with him. And because of that reason, Ruto is not also sleeping. Trust me, Ruto is not sleeping. Ruto is not sleeping. Ruto is working, and is using his proxies. Now, one of them being Didmus Barasa is a proxy of the president, is a proxy of UDA, is a proxy of President Ruto, because Didmus Barasa was elected on a UDA seat, or UDA seat. And because of that reason, President Ruto is not wasting no time. He's trying to use all his proxies, all the machinery, the government support he has to try to push his agenda. And one of the President Ruto's agenda is to undermine Edwin Sifuna prominency, dominancy, especially in the western region. And we are also seeing that Edwin Sifuna is gaining a lot of support from the western region, because Edwin Sifuna for the first time is trying to unite the Luhya community. The Luhya community carry a lot of votes of about 5 million. And we are seeing the Luhya community, if they can vote as a block, then it will be a big blow to the president of Kenya, William Ruto, because he'll have lost 5 million votes concerning the last election. He got around 30% of the votes, around 2 million of the 5 million casted votes. And because of that, we are seeing President Ruto this time is not taking no chance. President Ruto is firm and is trying to push his agenda. And for that reason, I'm telling you viewers, Didmus Barasa will be a headache to Linda Mwananchi, and to be specific to Edwin Sifuna, the fact that they are people of the same tribe and they come from the same region. They're supposed to sit on the same table, agree and support each other as brothers. But there was another rally whereby Edwin Sifuna conducted himself in Bungoma County, and they were there with Didmus Barasa. And Edwin Sifuna said publicly that he and Didmus Barasa cannot work together. He cannot work with Didmus Barasa simply because Didmus Barasa is a puppet of President William Ruto. After every event they have been together, Didmus Barasa usually stop behind to give people handout. And when you're saying handout, trust me, viewers, we are talking about 50 shillings, 100 shillings, 200 shillings, and this money is supposed to be used for development. But Didmus Barasa, together with the government, is using this money to bribe people to oppose the Sifuna, or rather the Linda Mwananchi brigade, of pushing the agenda of unity and voting as a block. And that's what I'm telling you people. Didmus Barasa once again is blocking Edwin Sifuna pathway to be the next Luhya community leader. And I'm urging you people need to be keen. You need to be following these polls, the TIFA polls. You need to be following what Linda Mwananchi is doing, and also do not forget to follow what Didmus Barasa, the MP of Kimilili constituency, is also doing, because we have seen after the Edwin Sifuna conducted the homecoming ceremony to officially initiate his bid, his aspirations, his desires to be the next president of Kenya coming 2027. And the following day, Didmus Barasa also organized an event just to showcase that he's the kingpin of that region, and Edwin Sifuna has no home and any chance to try to roar at his home ground. At that thing, I know it has given Edwin Sifuna and the Linda Mwananchi brigade a lot of headache, because Didmus Barasa is always trying to undermine Edwin Sifuna prominence. Didmus Barasa aspiration is to be the next governor of Bungoma County. Hence, he's a puppet of William Ruto, so that when William Ruto will be trying to maintain his seat as the current president of Republic of Kenya, he wants to get full support from President Ruto. And that's why Didmus Barasa is trying to work so hard to impress President William Ruto. And that's why you're seeing Didmus Barasa is fighting Edwin Sifuna, because Edwin Sifuna is an enemy of the president of Kenya, who is William Samoei Ruto. And we hope that Didmus Barasa agenda does not go successful, cause people literally like Edwin Sifuna. We hope Edwin Sifuna will get the best and will not be intimidated by Didmus Barasa and all his activities. Make sure you subscribe. Let's support each other. Subscribe. That's why I'm telling you every day, you are happy with the news we're bringing live to you. Make sure you subscribe, because subscription is all we're demanding from you. Subscribe.